Hey everybody, AC80s Girl here with you, and I am going over the Gem and the Holograms Truly Outrageous Original Dolls from the 80s cartoon series. I've done many videos, so this is one of my last ones with all of the girls from Gem and the Holograms and their friends. I will do one last one with all the Misfits as well. But definitely check out my other videos where I go into them each individually, over their clothing and some information about them, as well as the Rockin Roadster here. I did go over the Roadster itself. I'll just do a quick overview. You know, this part comes off to turn into a convertible. This opens up to show some, just an empty spot here for storage. And then it has a FM radio in the back, back there trunk. So this is the Rockin Roadster, pretty long length here. So I'm going to set that aside and go over each of the girls. Now bear with me. With handling all of the dolls and the stands, it's been a roller coaster of dominoes, a domino effect with the dolls. The more you use these stands, the more that they show stress and wear on the pegs, so they start to crack. I've had a few chip on me already from just moving them around. So they are very delicate stands. So over here we have Kimber. Kimber is the guitarist and sister to Gem. So she has like longer hair on one side, shorter on the other. They all came with stands, accessories, a cassette, and a poster. Most of them did. I do have all their cassettes. Their cassettes say their names on them, and they're all white. Next one we have is Shayna. She's another guitarist. She actually started as the drummer and then switched to guitarist during one of the season, and so they could get Rhea on as the new drummer. So this one might not stay because she's getting a little floppy. So there is Shayna here. And she has purple hair. Here we go, see? A domino effect. Alright, so then we have Synergy. Now Synergy was the computerized computer that was just the actual hologram that changed Jerica here into Gem. Now Gem was obviously the main attraction. So there's Jerica there. Your doll did not come with an extra doll. I just have an extra doll to put the Jerica outfit on. So there's Jerica. You put the pink hair up into the hat, the glasses, and I have an extra stand. So that's Jerica. And then when she says Showtime Synergy, she changes into Gem, and her earrings should flash. Let's hopefully, yes. Her earrings are flashing, and that is Gem. And she has her big poofy hair, and her microphone just fell. So I'm going to lay her down because a lot of these stands, like I said, are chipping. As you can see, a lot of the stands start to crack. This is an unusual stand. The peg itself starts to stress and crack at the edges. So if you see a lot of these, it's very rare to find them because it happens, and a lot of people glue them and tape them and tape them and glue them. So, you know, what are you going to do? So Synergy, she came with the purple stand and purple cone. There she is there, her little computer accessory there. And you'll show little scratches and wear on her sometimes. That's just the coating that was on her rubber body parts there. And that is Synergy. And she came with a cassette as well. And her cassette actually had a bright purple sticker on it that says Synergy there. The next one we have that was the original before Rhea came on was Aja here. And Aja has another guitarist here. And it's rare to find her belt. So definitely I went over that in another segment. So just look out for the belts for all of these. It's hard to find all their belts. And this one's pretty loose and cracked as well. So I'm going to lay this one down. And then we have Rhea. So Rhea was added on later as the guitarist, as the drummer. Very beautiful. Mine was pretty much almost out of the box. And I used clear little rubber bands to keep the drumsticks on her hands here. So, pretty hair. Very pretty. Okay. And then her stand's pretty good. She came with a yellow comb. And then Rio was her boyfriend, Rio. He came with a purple stand and comb as well. I think he's an ugly doll, but what are you going to do? Rio, right here, purple hair. He's the band manager, Rio Pacheco. And he came with a little suitcase, like he's actually doing some work. But I think he was just there for the heavy lifting. And then they all, like I said, they all came with cassettes and combs and such. Now Dance's stand is pretty rough, so I just put her on a regular 12-inch dowel stand here. So here's Dance. Dance came with stand and the comb, cassette, poster, and she has a little boom box here because she, you know, she needs some music to dance to alongside a gem sometimes. So there's Dance. And last but not least we have is Video. And Video was the last of the friends of them that they made a doll for. She has her video camera. There are many other friends, obviously, that they had that they just did not make dolls for. Integrity's actually pretty much made all of them right now. I'm not a fan of Integrity dolls. They just, you know, I like to stick with my 80s originals. So these are the Gem and the Holograms, and stay tuned and I'll go over the Misfits. And that'll be the end of my segments to the Gem and the Holograms videos.